Itchy and Scratchy were rescued by the RSPCA. They had been badly treated, and Scratchy was undernourished and sick. They were saved by a wonderful foster mum who nursed them back to full health. When I brought them home, the first thing we noticed was that Scratchy was a polydactyl cat. He had extra toes on his paws that made him look like he was wearing mittens. They were both just adorable. It took a long while for me to earn their trust, especially Itchy. But when the trust came, our bond was immense. Within weeks it was their home, and I was the hired help. They wrestled and slept together and were inseparable. But their distinct personalities emerged. Itchy was cautious, sweet and gentle, and he loved his belly rubs. Scratchy was curious and eccentric. He loved water, and his favourite part of the house was the kitchen sink. They loved watching TV. Scratchy loved his football and liked to swat the players on the pitch. They loved play fighting, but when they were worn out, they always slept with each other. The bond between these two brothers was immense. They were so sweet-natured, and I was so lucky to have them in my life. I had them through the COVID lockdowns, and more than anyone, it was Scratchy who got me through it. He was by my side 24/7, and he followed me everywhere. Their first venture into the garden was such an adventure for them. For a long while, this was their playground, where they developed their stealth and catch skills. And when the winter nights came, they hunted inside instead. They always had so much energy as they grew older, but afterwards they always lay together and always had each other's back. Scratchy loved his toys and he loved the water. Itchy preferred to watch his cat TV. They both loved their catnip and would fall asleep afterwards. It was a happy home. And then, one day, it all changed. Scratchy was hit by a car, and like that, he was gone. I was lucky that I got to say goodbye, and I gave him his favourite ball for the long journey. For a while, we were both lost. I cried so much, and Itchy comforted me, whilst also grieving in his own way. No one can convince me that bereavement for a beloved animal friend is any less than it is for people. It's just different, perhaps. It seems that Scratchy was sent to get me through the pandemic, and then he was done. I still miss him terribly. But life goes on, and then one day, another rescue cat, little Eric, came along, and like his big brother, he has a happy life in our home. Itchy and Scratchy were truly brothers in arms. They always had each other's backs, and in the end, only death could separate them. That is how I will always remember them.
What?